We're going to look at this concept of six directions, which comes into the Tai Chi. Check the clock. Yeah, comes into the Tai Chi, which we were looking at last week. So the six directions are, not in any particular order, forwards, backwards, left, right, up, down. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so when we're doing anything in Tai Chi or Qigong, we need to put ourselves in the middle and be aware of the six directions playing, interacting together. So in other words, back to aerobics balls for a second, you are right in the middle of your aerobics ball, and the aerobics ball is all around you, and no place has got a leak in the ball. So the ball needs to be not firm, it's not a good word in this case, but the ball needs to be protecting you in all directions, let's say that. So this is the concept of something in Tai Chi in Chinese medicine called Wei Qi, W-E-I, Wei Qi. And your Wei Qi is your defensive energy. Doesn't mean fighting. It means your ability, your immune system energy. It can also mean fighting, but it's basically your defensive energy. It needs to be intact in all directions. A slight leak means you're susceptible to, problems, whatever. So we're just going to go into this Qigong position. We're going to this one here. Careful when you lift your arms up, by the way, with your shoulders. So we're not going, as I say, we're not going to hold it. We're just going to briefly look at the six directions. So you lift your arms up and you do a pelvic tilt and you sit down. Now we've got six directions. So forwards and backwards. So think of this as forwards and your back as backwards. However, if you try and do this and you sort of start doing this and trying to push your back, I mean, even look here, watch me from the side. If I start doing this and pushing back, I start pushing my tummy forwards here. So it's too much. The aerobics ball just has the ability to withstand pressure on both sides. So let's say that you're standing here, someone stands in front of you and grabs your wrists. Imagine someone's grabbing your wrists. Same time, someone comes behind you and puts their hands on your shoulders, and they are very gently squeezing you. The front person's pushing, the back person's pushing, and you are stuck in the middle. You are now demonstrating the forwards and backwards aspect of the ball. Yeah? Okay. So you can straighten your legs if you like, by the way. So we're going to look at the left and right. Well, it's the same idea. You're here, someone has grabbed hold of this arm, maybe the forearm, maybe the elbow, and they're pushing, they're trying to make that hand do that and that hand do that. And all you do is you make this arm help this arm to stop that happening. So someone's pushing you from both sides and you just feel like you're opening left and right. But also, don't forget front and back, because you've got two people there as well. Now, just bend your knees again now if you've stood up. Someone has got their hands on your head and they're pushing you down. Now, maybe we need to do this separately, so relax. Let's just go over this thing again where you allow everything to sink downwards, knees bent, fine, but we're going to stand up. Stand like this, for shoulder width apart. So back to avocado stones again. Your avocado stone, which is your torso, arms and legs, that's the bit that falls downwards into the ground. So that should feel heavy. So now when you're standing there, dangle your arms, feel the shoulders dropping, feel the pelvis dropping, legs, everything dropping into the floor. The erector spinae muscles, or spinae, I did look up how to pronounce that, but I had trouble with agreeing with the guy. So he said spinae, but I don't think that's correct. So this here, so there's my spine in the middle, and either side you've got these cables of muscles. Right, now the cables of muscles are the bits which are also going to relax and fall into the ground. But when you do that, the cable muscles either side of you are the bits that basically hold the spine upright. So what you need to do is release them so that they're not doing this anymore. They're just relaxing so that the spine, all the vertebrae, can just undo and you will get taller with your head balancing on the top. So when you're standing there, everything drops in the ground. Now relax the muscles either side of your spine. Just let go of them. Completely let go. And the spine undoes. Now, today's boys analogy, and it is a bit of a boys analogy, I'm afraid, but I found it actually rather useful, is that if you're watching a spaceship take off somewhere in the States or wherever, they're videoing it and the spaceship's taking off, the rocket's taking off, and they got the gantries on either side, and they got these sort of things hanging on, holding the thing in place, and then they all drop away. Everything falls away, and the rocket lifts. So the stabilizers, if you like, are just falling outwards and downwards. So this is your body. The stabilizers are falling outwards and downwards, and your spine is going to lift off. So you just release it. Let this sink into the ground because the rocket needs something to press against in order to propel itself off into the air. So this is going to fall into the ground, and then your spine, which is just sitting on top of your pelvis, is just going to undo. And I know that part of your spine is the sacrum, which is, but that's going to drop. Just let your sacrum release. Now, if you try and force the head up, it doesn't work. So this is totally an undoing process. It's a letting go, a releasing, and undoing, whatever word you want to use. So that's it. So when we are in that's the other two directions. So when you are sitting down like this, okay, so just sit down, get into this position, careful with your shoulders. We've got forwards and backwards, we've got left and right, and we've also got this downwards and upwards position. So what you need to do is everything falls into the ground. So the avocado stone just falls, drops way down when you grow one, or if you like, the gantries on the rocket taking off. And then you just release your spine between the two sides of the body. You've now got the front and the back. So someone's pushing you from the front, someone's pushing you from the back. You're not fighting them. You're just making sure they don't squash you. Then there's the left and the right. They're pushing gently in your elbows. Could be one finger pushing you. Don't let them. This is definitely not someone, really muscle person pushing you. And then you've got the up and the down. And you, if you've got all these 6 directions in place, are just in the middle. Just lower.